Hey, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? This your boy Rob Thomas Jr. and this is the real news behind the news. Yeah, y'all give me a second. I'm here on the scene of the latest shooting here in Shreveport. It's really right around the corner from my house. Y'all give me a second. Let me give you a sight of what's going on. Hold on, let me get my finger out. We're over here on Queen Street here in Shreveport. And I just so happened to be out and about, and my brother Alfonso Scott called me. I'm trying to wait till he come in. And I want to see if they'll let me come as close as I can get to try to find as much information as I can for you all. But again, from what we're understanding, there's been a shooting over here on Queen Street. It's Queens and Lionel Street. We're trying to bring you all what information we can, while we can. We ain't gonna put the civilians on camera. You know, after that we'll try to talk to the people to see if we can find out what's going on. But y'all give me a second. I'm trying to wait for Alfonso Scott to come in. But it looks like they have one suspect detained right now. We don't know if it's a shooting or what, but we do know it's an active crime scene. I don't know. I try to bring you all as much information as we can. Look like they have two suspects detained. One is inside this vehicle here, and then there's another guy over there. But we got here. No, ma'am. I just pulled up on the scene, ma'am. Okay. Y'all give me a second. This lady here is looking for her daughter. Again, we don't know exactly what's going on. Alfonso Scott just called me and told me about it. This is really right around the corner from my house. But again, they have one suspect detained right here. The officer's talking to him. I don't know if it was a shooting or what, but it was evidently some Negroes are in trouble. Y'all give me a second. And then they have another suspect detained over there. I'm trying to see if is there one of the officers in charge I could talk to. You know, they don't like me too much anyway, but we're gonna try to bring y'all something. Again, this is on Queens and Lionel Street. I mean, really, I don't do the ambulance chasing. You know, y'all know me. I try to bring y'all the real news behind news. But truth is, really, man, our city is getting out of hand, man. Our city is getting out of hand, dog. Every night now we're having shootings, domestic, confrontations, and it's kind of crazy. We're going to try to see if we can talk with one of the officers. This lady here, I don't know, I think one of her she's saying her daughter's involved. But again, I don't see any shell cases. You know, normally if it's a shooting, I see a lot of blood right there, though. I'm trying to zoom in. As y'all noticed, when we came up, the officer was wiping his foot. But if y'all look down there by that guy's shoe, you can see blood. I don't know if they came from him. Stacy, we over here on Queens and Lionel Street. I don't want to interfere with their investigation and nothing like that. I let them do what they do. But we'll try to get some information from one of the police officers as to what's happening. But I'm bringing this y'all, man. So this shit here is happening all too often in our city, man. You know, it's crazy. Now, we know violence takes place all around the world. But in a little city like Shreveport, man, it's gotten out of hand, bro. You know, it's gotten out of hand. You see what they just had five people to get indicted for murder yesterday. I mean, it's crazy for a little city this size, man, to be this violent. You know. This guy here saying he's pressing charges on somebody. But anyway, man, I just came through Alfonso called me, and I was close to it. I was actually on my way to the house, and Alfonso called me. Again, they have someone in the back seat detained. It's gonna be a bad week. This is the worst time to go to jail too on the weekend. is the worst time to go to jail, on the weekend. But we see blood on the floor, on the ground right there. So we know that there was some kind of violent altercation taking place. We do see they're putting, so it was a shooting.
I don't know, this is Black Crime, so I'm not for sure. I've been dealing with y'all for years. I work with y'all, taking on inmates. I know what y'all do. Nothing. This is a black crime.
Ma'am, could you tell me, was it a shooting?
A stabbing and a shooting. My daughter stabbed him, and he shot her husband.
Wait a minute, your daughter. So
my daughter, the young lady in that car,
she's the one who's detained.
Shot her. He shot her husband.
Okay. So he's the.
My neighbors were all out here. They saw the whole thing.
So the guy that got shot has already been transported to the hospital?
His boss brought Sammy home from work. Every day he said, John always run out here doing this. And I told him yesterday, stop that bullshit because you ain't going to do nothing. You're a coward anyway. You know, the police came, going to tell John that when a man pull a gun, that little bitch there, I'm going to get that one. And,
don't say that in front of the police. I wouldn't say that in front of the police.
He was trying to tell me something about what somebody was saying. They not filing charges or something. Well, he better have enough money to get her out of jail because I ain't going to get out.
So, baby, your daughter, was it in self-defense?
Oh, I got enough money to get out of jail. Your man might not have enough to get your ass out of jail.
All right, we're going to take it off. We're going to take it off there for a bit and let them. That's domestic.
No,
Alfonso, send me a request to join this video. I see you here.
You know,
but again,
bitch, it's just opportunity.
Okay, ooh. This the X-rated version of the news. Y'all know that, right?
You stupid motherfucker.
Ooh, she sound like my kid.
I kicked that boy ass. He don't know me. I might be sick, but I beat that motherfucking ass.
Yes, ma'am.
Hell, I kicked his big brother ass a long time ago. That's why he was on 2-year probation. He didn't say nothing to me, that little bitch.
Let me. You kicked his ass. He went to jail and got on probation.
Oh yeah, he on probation. The big one that my friend shot.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
If I was here, it would have been worse than that.
Yes, ma'am.
I beat my daughter's ass.
So basically, it was started out as a domestic.
No. This boy been picking ever since they were around there. He didn't even know my daughter. And starting mess. He didn't know nothing about my daughter. He met her jogging. She was jogging down here. He worked at Burger King. And I asked her, what's she picking up this trick for? This trash. And now look what he done got her in. She a 4.5 average student from Northwestern. This girl had a 4.6 average from Byrd High School. 4-year scholarship. And this what she picked up, a 7th grade education kid that disrespect his mama, don't even like his mama.
Wow. So again,
what? He want her to not like me, but I don't care what she like me or not.
So the guy who did the stabbing, who did the stabbing again?
My daughter.
Your daughter stabbed.
Did the stabbing, and her husband tried to do the stabbing because he took the gun from her. I mean, the knife from her. He had a gun, and he dropped it on the ground. But he was up in my yard. He was up in my yard. Why is my dog outside? Who let her outside? Can you let that little dog back in the house?
Oh yeah, you got your area blocked off. You can't even go into your own house, huh? So they treating your house
as... What happened to that dog? I'm filing suit on this.
Your house is being treated as a crime scene.
I can't go in my yard.
Yeah, because that's part of the crime scene. That's part of the crime scene.
That's why I left out of that. She told me that was her crime scene. But why is my dog outside? Nobody let that dog outside. She don't come outside.
Yes, ma'am.
They ain't got no business to let my dog outside.
Yeah.
He's stuck.
Yes, ma'am.
That's why I don't deal with them no more.
All right, Alfonso, I'm trying to add you. It said no answer from live guest. We're going to try to approve you again.
Get off work and these people start shit over here. I'm going to call Mr. Cox. Because I'm going to tell him what happened. She know better than that.
It's not letting me add you, Alfonso. But from what we're understanding, there was a stabbing and shooting. The person who has been shot, how many times do you know he was shot? Do you know how many times he was shot, ma'am?
Twice in the leg.
Twice in the leg?
I'm not sure, but I think
okay,
that was the
and your daughter stabbed that guy.
Stabbed Sammy, and then she in that car there.
Okay, and she's a 4.5 student at Northwestern.
Yes, she graduated from Northwestern in 2015.
Wow.
She graduated from Byrd High School with a 4.1 average.
Alfonso is not letting me add you.
With a 7th grade education kid.
Yes, ma'am. I thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, again, y'all. From what we're understanding, there was a stabbing and a shooting. Yeah, it's crazy. But ain't too much more we can, tell y'all. We'll try to talk to a officer if we can. But I mean, y'all got it from the horse's mouth. Y'all got it from one of the main witnesses to what's going on. The young lady stabbed a gentleman, and another gentleman was shot. Please, y'all, this Friday night, man. If this how this weekend gonna go, man, I'm just going to bed and get under the covers, and I'm not getting out until Monday morning. So, Alfonso, let me try to add you one more time. I see your request, Alfonso. I approved it. I added, but it's saying no answer from live guests. So there's not much more we can do from this point of view, outside of because they're conducting their investigation. Okay, we know at least 2 or 3 shots have been fired. One person was hit twice. One person was hit twice in the leg, and a gentleman was stabbed. I don't know where about he was stabbed. So, hey, wow, man, this is crazy. And again, if this is how our Friday is gonna start, man, everybody, I suggest we all just go home, take long hot baths, get you a strong shot of some vodka, and just go to sleep. This is crazy, man. It's crazy. What a start to the weekend. Let me see. Give y'all a little bit more footage of the crime scene. Okay. So we know at least one shot was there. I don't know where the other 2 shots were located. This is crazy. But again, this your boy Rob Thomas Jr. from the Real News Behind News. Evidently that vehicle was part of whatever altercation. This is the whole crime scene right here. What's going on, my brother? Good. So, again, man, this is the Real News Behind News. We just trying to, we're going to take a more active approach. We ain't going to be running out here chasing gunshot, chasing ambulance. But when we have something this close to home, man, because like I say, my house is really right around the corner. And as I was on my way, Alfonso Scott called me, and as I came through, I saw the scene. I'm glad I was able to stop through. But we're going to wrap this up, y'all. Ain't too much more we can do anything else. We just be out here showboating. We not the kind of people that like putting people on blast. We done so much crazy shit in my life, so I know how it is. I don't want to, violate the code of the streets. But we got to start putting emphasis, man. This violence and shit here is getting out of hand, man. It's been out of hand. It's crazy, man. This lady here saying her daughter is a 4.5 honor student, and she's involved in this. There it goes to show you, violence don't care about your age, your social status. It can happen to anybody, but especially, people who, if you know a person ain't shit, why would you fuck with them anyway? Because this woman saying that her daughter knew that this guy was a piece of shit. Anyway, man, we're going to go ahead and shut this video down again. We try to get as close to the crime scene as possible. We here, you can see where the blood is at from the guy. I guess the guy, when we first pulled up, he was the one who got stabbed. So we're going to end this video. Let me go over here and see. See if we get the officer.
Right knee, left eye. Okay. Not like pressure? Okay.
Yeah, not right now. It's not like
You want to see anybody cut?
Yeah, he was cut across his left hand pretty good.
So he was cut and shot?
No.
The machete wielder.
The machete wielder is the one that
got cut. Got shot.
No, we don't know. It depends on who you talk to.
Okay, one person shot
And
multiple times,
yeah.
and one person's cut.
You're right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about the best way to put it. Like I said, everybody I've talked to, between officers that have gathered stories, everything is different.
And transported to hospital.
Yeah. The guy with the gunshot wound, the other one that was just cut, he was treated here, and he's in the back of that car.
He's being detained at this point.
Right.
Okay.
And we got detectives on the way out.
Well, y'all heard what the officer just said. Again, we're just going to go ahead and end this video with just as much as we can give y'all. But y'all be safe out there, man. Again, man, please. Man, we gotta stop this violence here in Shreveport, man. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Very crazy. But hey, y'all have a blessed evening. Again, this your boy Raw Thomas Jr. from The Real News Behind the News. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have a good evening.